What are the latest developments for biomethane as a transport fuel in the UK?
Well, it's quite interesting. We're seeing an increasing number of bus fleets and heavy goods vehicles that are turning to using biomethane. A good example of that is Nottingham, which now operates the largest fleet of double-decker buses in the world. In addition, we've recently had a development on the incentive side, which is allowing AD developers to claim both the renewable heat incentive and the renewable transport fuel obligation, which is helping to underpin the price of certificates, which in the UK does not have a floor price. So being able to combine both incentives at the same time is really helpful for producers of biomethane for transport.
How is ADBA supporting the biomethane sector?
Well, there are two key parts to that. There's the very short term, which has been about getting the renewable heat incentive restored to a higher level, to the same level it was 5 years ago, to allow the development of biomethane under the existing renewable heat incentive mechanism. So due to a snap election that was called last year, those new regulations were delayed, but we've worked very hard to get them back on the statute book, and that announcement was made a couple of months ago. So we're now looking at around 50 biomethane projects coming on over the next 2 years, which is great news. But of course that is short term. So what we need to happen is for a replacement of the RHI when that scheme ends in 2021. And we're working very hard to make the case for either the son of RHI, as we refer to it, or a similar incentive so that there is no break or hiatus in the industry and the production of and development of new biomethane plants. And there is strong recognition from both industry and the Committee on Climate Change that we need to be producing more biomethane both for heat and transport.
In addition to biomethane, what are the other key aspects that will change the AD industry in the next 10 years?
There's two key areas. The first and shorter term is around separate collection of food waste. As you know, the circular economy package that was signed off in Europe last week is now going to be mandatory across all European countries, including in the UK, despite Brexit. So we will start to be seeing more food waste coming out into the waste stream and going into AD. So there will be more capacity required to treat that food waste. Secondly, and a much, much bigger market, is the development of on-farm AD, which should require thousands more AD plants in the UK. We're seeing huge interest from overseas funders in supporting that, and from a perspective of needing to decarbonise farming and support farming post-CAP, which is the mechanism for supporting farming from Europe today. Post-Brexit, that won't exist. So not only can we decarbonise farming in the UK, but we can also support farmers generally through the growth of on-farm AD.